Ugh. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cara Resnick if you're new here. But welcome to my channel. I make beauty videos and lifestyle related videos. But today we are bringing you the products I regret buying. And I have a lot of them. Mostly, well, obviously, because I try a bunch of shit. Hopefully I'm going to get through this really fast. A lot of this is like grouped together kind of collections or types of makeup that a company has come out with that I don't particularly enjoy. Let's get started. So first things first is let's see if I can get this. I'm not going to be able to get this all in my hand. But basically the ColourPop Crystal collection. I didn't like any of it. I have 3 of them. I have the Amethyst, Aquamarine, and Rose Quartz collection with the settings. Half of these were setting sprays, half of them are priming sprays. What are these called? The crystal lip balms, which I've never even taken out of the package. And then the liquid highlighters, the crystal liquid highlighters. So they're all these. They didn't do anything but break apart my makeup. Well, the setting sprays didn't do anything but break apart my makeup. The only one that I could actually vouch for is the Rose Quartz priming spray, because my best friend Angela actually has this and she likes it. But she doesn't wear thick, full face beat makeup every day or very often. So I feel like it's okay if that is not your vibe and it's not your, train. I do have crystals. I enjoy crystals, so the aspect of putting them on my face was quite interesting to me. But these are they're just awful. If I had to pick one, Desert Island pick it, I would wear the Rose Quartz highlight, the liquid highlight, because it does have a gold undertone to it. But it's just like this milky product that really doesn't go anywhere, and it just like oh god, okay. And it just kind of sits there and it's thick and it's heavy and it's just like, and then the lip balms are just, they're the same thing as the highlighters. They're just iridescent. They're just iridescent lip toppers is what I would say they are. So ColourPop did not knock it out of the park with this brand or this launch. Even though I was very excited for it because I am, again, a huge crystal person. So I was like, yes, I want to spray Rose Quartz and Amethyst all over my goddamn face. I want the love and the look and the anxiety calming effect on my body. Like, that's what I want. But sadly, it did not work. Next thing is Glossier face products. I friggin' hate these. I friggin' hate these. This is the Glossy Perfecting Skin Tint. And then this is the Stretch Concealer. And then this is the Wowder. All in the color light. This is in light medium. These 2 are in light. I have a couple. So like I said, my skin is not the best. So these products are probably not for people with skin that needs to be completely covered. Because if you only cover it a little bit, it's just gonna, it's not gonna go good. And the color range of this is awful. There is light, medium, and dark. The light, I can't vouch for the medium and dark, but the light is just so yellow. I come into a lot of yellow things. I'm not warm undertoned. I like to pretend I'm warm undertoned, but I can't get away with this kind of shit because it looks awful on me. And this stuff, this color, does not cover any sort of imperfection on my face. Neither does the Perfecting Skin Tint. One day, I will be able to wear these things. My hyperpigmentation will be gone, my skin won't be as red, or it'll be managed to be covered up by this. And I'll have a fake tan probably, so it'll work. Now for the Wowder. It says it's a mattifying powder. Lies. Liar, liar, pants on fucking fire. First of all, horrible color. Again, Glossier expand the color range. Not everyone is a warm tone. I love you, Glossier. Like, Glossier is one of my favorite skincare brands. Like, oh my god, holy grail. Love them. Use them every day. Not this stuff. Moving on are these two things. Both by Tarte. They're the Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation and the Amazonian Clay BB Tinted Moisturizer. This sucks. I don't know who invented what and did what, but I just have a really hard time finding a full coverage foundation that doesn't have such a bad undertone to it that doesn't, first of all, doesn't cover my hyperpigmentation up, which is crazy. Crazy. You're not full coverage if you don't cover up a hyperpigmentation. And then on top of it, you make them look purple and gray and gross because of the undertone of this. Sucks. Now, the tinted moisturizer, on the other hand, doesn't suck totally. All I know is that it makes me look like a greased chicken, and in a bad way. Me and this only get along when I'm on a beach. And since I live in Chicagoland area, I'm not on a beach ever. So the next thing are these L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Crayon Concealers. I bought the colors Warm 45, W45, and N123. Now, when I was a wee baby child, and they came out with these things, I was like in high school when they came out with these first, and I freaking loved them. Loved them so much. Like, so much to the point where I would go through them so fast because I was using them as foundation type of shit. And so recently I decided to pick them up again because I wanted something quick and easy to just conceal stuff and walk out the door, because at the time my skin was really good. These are the most drying, cakey things I have ever come across in my life. They're so cakey and just like, they're like, oh god, they're like, and they don't even, there's no color deposit there. There's no, they blend away. They just blend away, and then they leave like a weird oil, and then they dry. And then they dry. And they're just awful. They're just, I don't know if they changed the formula of these, or if I was just insane when I was a child. I don't know. And when I mean child, I was like 16 or 17. Like, I really wasn't a child. But I was a child, you know? I don't know what happened to those, but I don't know. But I'm not touching those ever again. Okay. Next is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. I have this in the color 15 Light. This is horrible. This is horrible. Again, it might be the fact that it's not the right color and it's way too dark. But I am just so picky with powders that have color in them that I don't even bother buying them really anymore. Like a loose powder that has pigment in it, because they are just never the right undertone for me. I know a lot of people who like this, and I freaking hate this. And I actually hate this. And come to think of it, I don't really like Maybelline powders. I love Maybelline foundations. I love Maybelline bronzers and blushes and translucent powders. I love all those, but the colored powders, pressed and loosed, I don't like them. They don't work with my skin tone. They don't work with my my skin type. They're just not my friend. So we're gonna go in with mascaras. 3 mascaras. The first one is a definite regret buying this, and it is the Urban Decay Troublemaker Mascara. Now, I love a clumpy lash. Your girl loves a clumpy lash. She lives for it. In high school, I used to put literally 25 layers of mascara on, and I'm not even kidding. And they were different mascaras, and I'm thinking of doing a how I did my makeup in high school. Actually, it would be more embarrassing if the how I did my makeup in middle school. I could do both. And then they said it was a sex-proof, waterproof and sex-proof mascara. And your girl has a hard time keeping her mascara on her bottom lashes. She really does. And she has a hard time keeping a curl and a natural lash. So, my naive little ass picked this up without watching a review on it. And I should have watched the Jeffree Star review on it first, and I didn't. And I bought it, and I spent $35, I think it was like $35. It was an expensive ass mascara. It has a really short little wand there. It's freaking awful. Short little wand there. It's rubbery. I don't like rubber mascara wands because I poke my eye with them all the time. They hurt. They hurt so bad. And so the wand, the application pisses me off. It's clumpy. It's clumpy like right away. Like the second you apply it, it's clumpy and you can't get the clump away. Like there's no way to get the clump out. It just gets worse and worse and worse and worse and worse, and you have short little stubby lashes. And then it is the most smearing mascara I've ever worn in my entire life, and I have tried every single mascara at the drugstore. Every single mascara at the drugstore because I have such a problem with my lower lash line smearing. Like didn't even try to pretend. I couldn't even try to set. Like, setting my under eye didn't even work with that. And that is not usually the trick, because sometimes that doesn't even work for me. It just sucks. This sucks and was a total waste of money. The next one is actually one that I tried desperately to like. I tried so hard to like this, and I just didn't. And it is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara. And this is some people's holy grail mascaras. I have taken apart two people's holy grail mascaras. But you know, things don't work for everybody, and that's why there are 25,000 different mascaras and 25 different foundations and eyeshadow. The one thing I do like about this is the wand. I like the spoolie on this. I do like this. The formula is what sucks. I can't get a good build. If I do get a good build, it's clumpy and gross. It transfers so bad on my under eye. It dries. It's dry. Like, I don't like a dry mascara. I would rather have to sit like this, perfectly still, and not move my eyes than work with the dry mascara, because dry mascaras are nothing but a recipe for disaster. This thing is the House of Lashes Lash Glue in black. I love it in the white one. When I use the white one every day, it is fabulous. It does not dry gray. It does not dry white. It actually dries clear. Thank you. This one is the same exact formula, I think, except it's black. So if you're a beginner, I would always go with a black one, but the duo one is so much better than this one. The only thing I hate about this thing, it doesn't come off. It does not come off. I take a lot of time and take off all my eye makeup and take off my mascara properly and take off my eyelash glue properly off my eyes. And the white one sticks a little bit, but nothing compared to this. This is literal like eyeliner. Like black eyeliner is left over, or like you have clumps of it in your actual lashes. And it doesn't come off for days. I can't pick it off. I can't oil it off. I hate putting olive oil and coconut oil on my face because it just never comes off. I hate putting oil on my lashes. I get blurry and I can't see anything, and like I'm like, oh my god, I'm blind. Like I need to go get new glasses. I mean, I need to go get new glasses anyway, but that's besides the point. This never comes off. Olive oil doesn't take it off. Coconut oil doesn't take it off. Nothing takes it off. Nothing besides peeling it off. I had to take tweezers to my lash line to take this mascara or this lash glue off. It is horrible. But when your lash is on, it doesn't go anywhere. I will say that. I would rather have to carry a lash glue with me than have to deal with taking this off. Like, that's how much I hate this. So the next thing are these Estee Lauder. So these two are the Estee Lauder Pure Color Envies. These two. And then this one is the Pure Color Envy Vinyl Lip Color. Now, there's a little bit of a backstory with these. Last year was really rough. My grandmother was diagnosed with ovarian cancer. in the summer and in the fall, I would have to go to the Lancome counter at Lord & Taylor and grab my grandmother's skincare for her because she's too sick to get out of the house. And so I was at Lord & Taylor and I was sad, and I was I was talking to the lady because the Lancome lady wasn't there. And so I was talking to the Estee Lauder lady, and she was helping me get the things that I needed to get. And she finessed me into getting these because they were on sale. I only bought these for $8 a piece. So I'm not mad at it, but it's not what I wanted from Estee Lauder. I just kind of got them. Basically, I don't like these because they're patchy. And I was like finessed into buying, like I really was finessed into buying these. And I'm not usually the one that like gives in because the sales lady is pressuring you. Like I'm like, no, I don't need it. Like I'm good. These colors are really beautiful. They're really beautiful. They're beautiful colors, but they're patchy. They're so patchy. And I can't get a crisp enough line with the applicator. You'd think you can. You really do think you can because it's like the Maybelline Superstay one. They work really well because they have that nice curve to it. But it's not that pointed edge like you need to get right up in here. So it becomes a splotchy mess. And they're just not worth the price of them, I don't think. And these aren't my colors. Like, these really aren't my colors. I just kind of bought them because I was sad. She finessed me into it and I was sad, so I bought them.